Hey guys, welcome back to Legaia to Duel Saga. Um, ugh, I don't know why this part is giving me a lot of issues. I'm re-recording this because like there was so much desyncing in the video when I was watching it, and I had so many problems. So hopefully this recording will go by seamlessly and no mess ups. But in any case, spike lizards. They have the I think if I remember correctly, they have the same properties as the Gandalks in that they are small, so any high attacks will not hit them. As in addition to that, they also can use it's either Mortal Fear or I forget what it's called, but
no problem.
it basically gives you venom, which drains your health every single turn. Luckily, they have little HP and very small defenses, can be taken out in relatively one attack. So that's them. Yeah, I'm gonna get to talk a lot about these enemies because for this thing they relatively came up sooner than I thought. I didn't have to cut out any battles, but stone beasts are gonna be the hardest thing you're gonna face on this mountain because they hit hard and they can suck up a lot of like torment from you. But luckily for this fight, hold on. I got the first strike, so I didn't have to deal with any of that. Although that's very rare. They hit hard. They take a lot of beatings or damage. So if you're climbing this mountain, have a lot of health potions. You know what? Just have a lot of health potions in general. Because, see, I need to heal myself up from that fight, which is probably with one of those stone guys. Judging by how quick my health dropped. I think the last guy you can fight on this mountain is the flower power. Which we already fought, so I probably cut it out. But, yeah. It's a relatively easy climb if you're at a good level. You shouldn't be needing to head back or anything, although you can. Which I don't get why you would. But we are approaching the top part, so one thing I do want to get out of the way is that I think that this, for a PlayStation 1 title, looks really good. Well, the rock textures and all the textures in general. So yeah, there's my 2 cents on the crap. You know what? This game actually looks really gorgeous, even by today's standards. Although, well, by today's standards, it looks meh at best. Meh or not so meh. Either way, this still looks good to me. I still think it would be passable in this day and age. Maybe on the Wii U or something like that. But, in any case, I'm just going over my statuses. One of the things, though, that I had equipped to me was, I think I showed you guys that, it was called the Flexible Charm. That gave me the, all the buffs that you saw. Because as you, I don't know, I think I already explained this, but as you fight, you level up the charms as well. And once you get 100% of a charm, you get all the abilities of it. And as you progress, you get more abilities for the charm. But since I edited out most of the battles, it says it after the battle whether you got the skill or not. So yeah. Anyways, this thing's broken up into two areas. One is the little entrance area, and one is the actual room itself. So, yeah. I didn't draw attention to it, but, he said before, this dude is actually a really friendly guy. He just wants to sit in here and eat. He won't bother nobody. He'll say a howdy do to anybody who comes across his path, unless they challenge him to a fight. Ooh, we pulled out our sword and took a step back, which apparently he heard. And he's like, it's on like Donkey Kong. First, you gotta eat up some stuff. Alright, Mountain Morg. I forget what boss of the game. I think 5th. Yeah, 5th. He has a nasty ability, which you're about to see in a second. Block normal, which cancels all normal attack damage. Which means that you can't hit him with your normal attacks.
It's not working. What should I do?
And that would be a thought I would put in my head. Also, he has the most hilarious names for his attack. One of them is the powered punch, and one of them is called eat, eat, eat. And here's me doing a super move to prove that super arts don't affect him at all. Also, so yes, eat, eat, eat. And what are we gonna do? We're gonna build some AP so we can try to beat him up, although we have no way of actually beating him up. And this is my favorite named attack, by the way. Don't like you. Where he basically upchucks and deals a heck of a lot of damage. And that's the end of the game, folks. I'm glad to have this LP. It ended anticlimactically. Oh, wait, no, he's still kicking. This dude's been on the brink of death so many different times. And, I'm just fade the screen to black.
Like those two.
You.
It's the same thing.
It's the chest. Look at the chest.
Am I the same as them?
Deep within your soul is another spirit. You must conjure it now. It will give you strength.
I'm not gonna ruin whose voice that is. That is ear grating. But you will learn in due time.
Another power lies within me.
So, through inner strength, like the power of friendship and the power within, like the power of friendship and the power of believing in your fellow Canadian, we stand once again. And let us go Super Saiyan! Super Saiyan! We get a special origin of fire! So, arsonists rejoice. Also, by the way, calling the things themselves the origins in battle, because they don't think I used Maya's yet. They say the funniest things, like he's like, and here's a power punch.
Not yet.
And we are going to defeat him again. So, yeah. What's the best way to help out with the mountain Morg with his peaceful ways? Let's kill him. Let's definitely kill him, not hold anything back. Make sure he regrets the day he's even born. And now we can level up our origin as well. Yay! And this guy's name is Fire Incarnate. Yes. Nope, his name's Legaia. If you haven't waited to awaken me, you have been dead for sure. I'm pretty sure that we tried to summon you, dude, so many times. If being at the brink of death was the way to bring you into being. And my previous argument that, what if it was a tattoo? Seriously, what if it was a tattoo? And he just went in this battle and just died. Pretty sure Kaizen and Maya would have nothing more to do. They'd be like, oh, we just killed a man. But, luckily, at the brink of death, Legaia was here. Even though, like I said before, we've been at the brink of death before. Oh yeah, by the way, one thing I want to point out is that this is the part where we start calling Kaizen Master. So, and we never call them Pops. We call them Master. We're gonna call him Master. But, yeah, we've been at the brink of death pretty much 3 times. 4 if you count a hypothetical. One was with Gold Eyes. His real name's gonna come, I think, soon. Gold Eyes, Marion, and Elliot. And now this. And the 4th time I would put as a hypothetical would be Elfin, because his boss fight is extremely hard, and we've been pushed to death, and not to the brink of death. Well, actually, that could be the brink of death. I mean, yeah. So, Legaia is kind of a jerk for not coming out and helping us, but I guess we let him slide one. And, right as soon as we leave, we gotta fight some stone giants. And they expect you to use your magic here. Don't, because Kaizen can kick these guys' butts using one hand behind his back. Look at his level. He's level 25. By the way, since we technically died, we lost all of our AP. Which stinks. Maya guards. And Kaizen has a bunch of moves we have to show off. So let's not slack. First off, the move, you get one specific move called the Moon Splitter, automatically, and the rest you have to unlock. Unlike most other characters, we actually get 6 blocks with him at the start of his thing. So, and the max block tax for all the characters, I believe, is 5. You only need 5 to perform every single one of the arts. I could be mistaken. There may be 1 6 move, but there are definitely none more than 7. Wait, no, there's... I think 7 for by yourself, because... Ugh. We'll get into that really later on in the story. But for now, you only need 5 to perform every single one of the arts. And like I did with Lang, I'm going to be showing off all of Kaizen's arts. So, yeah, that's going to be the next couple of minutes. Is going to be nothing but Kaizen's punches and kicks. And here's where you're going to learn about that voice.
Master? Why aren't you using your sword?
I've always preferred to use my fists. I can feel the battle with more clarity. This is a memento of an old student of mine.
A student?
Yes, and in it thrived the spirit of my former student, Rouse. Which is why I must never ever lose it, for to lose it is to forget him.
Did you hear that voice? That is such a dumb voice to give Kaizen. It's so ear-gratingly bad. It's so bad. Man. Like, you got Lang a good voice. I'm trying to remember Maya's voice. I think she has a really good voice. Elliot and Marianne have good voices. Goldeye has a good voice. Kaizen got the end of the stick and got some probably some Asian assistant who didn't know what he was getting into, because that voice, it's so bad. Luckily though, this entire game is text. Otherwise, I don't think I would get through it with Kaizen's voice being like that. But now we learn another art, which is called the Jaw Buster.
Finish so soon?
I guess I can go into more detail about Kaizen. Kaizen is broken, like I said before. The reason why is because he has so much attack power. Not even doing a random set of moves at this point in the game kills any enemy. You don't even have to do any arts. All you need to do is just attack with him. And he can finish any enemy. Also, because he has 6 blocks of attack, he can link up attacks better than the rest of the characters. So there's another plus to him. And before I forget, what you should do with Kaizen at the beginning of this part is train with him. Because he is golden, because you probably won't ever lose with Kaizen in your party when you're coming down the mountain. So yeah, I forget about it, but I do show a way to grind even after the point. So yeah. Kaizen is a badass. I mean, look at his mouth. He's wearing 2 sexy sash things, and he obviously can beat up people without needing any assistance from a sword or anything like that. I guess it compensates for the voice. But yeah, like, probably evened out. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. Anyways, again, Kaizen has a bunch of attacks you can teach him right now.
I get better as I get older.
So yeah, we're going to be learning the majority of these attacks in this part, but in the next part we are going to be learning one more of its attacks, because I couldn't fit everything into this. Yeah. There's nothing really much to say except for grind around this part, because the next part's going to throw you into such a hard spot that it's really worth having the levels.
Don't waste my time.
See, even he doesn't. He's like, don't waste my time. I know I can kick your butt and send you straight to where the men cry and the girls are also crying as well. But we're gonna. I think this is the last normal arts that Kaizen can learn, called Cannon Blast.
It's done.
So I think we're reaching the end of the part. So, this part surely had a lot of gameplay in it, so I'm happy about that. Also, when you're coming down the mountain, I would say try to get, oh, one thing more I want to say about Kaizen is that, he, doesn't get a lot of AP, but since he has a lot more slots, it compensates for each other. I'm pretty sure one more attack can, like, 2 regular normal attacks can make up for a lot of his AP loss when he's attacking enemies. So, yeah. There's nothing really else to say about Kaizen that I haven't said before. Later on, there's more to say about general all the characters, but for now, there's nothing else to say about Kaizen, and we're reaching the end of the part, so I'm gonna wrap it up a little bit. So, this is the Cave of Trials, where there's a secret technique in the cave, and we gotta go to get it in order to perform the sword arts. Ooh. But unfortunately, this is a battle we must once again tackle by ourselves. We cannot get the help of Maya or Kaizen, even though Maya didn't really help that much. Kaizen, no. But see you guys in the next part. Bye.